This is Oliver. He comes from Orange. He has orange hair. Oliver is 5 years old. He's excited to start big school. Oliver enjoyed his first day at school. He skipped, he ran, he played, he sung, and he had lots of fun. The very next day, Buster the bully had mean words to say. Ollie from Orange has yucky orange hair. Buster, Brad, and Brody kept chanting this. Oliver felt terrible. The bullies picked on him, and he could not hide the tears streaming down his face. Oliver ran all the way home and locked himself in the bathroom. He looked at his hair in the mirror and came up with an idea. He saw the box of his mother's hair dye next to the sink. Nobody will pick on me now. I do not have yucky orange hair. Oliver felt good going to school the next day with his jet black hair. But once he arrived at school, Buster, Brad, and Brody started pointing and laughing at Oliver. Ollie from Orange has yucky black hair, they kept chanting over and over. Oliver could not believe the bullies were still picking on him. It did not matter whether his hair was orange or black. Oliver left school feeling upset and sad. Seeing his jet black hair only made him sadder. As he walked home, Oliver started to notice the bright orange colours around him. The sun was shining brightly and felt warm on his skin. Oliver pulled an orange out of his bag to eat. It was sweet and juicy to taste. The scent of the beautiful flowers drifted through the air. He started to realize he was feeling happier. The next morning, Oliver went to the beach with his family and saw all the kids playing in the sun in their bright cozies. One girl stood out. She was a beautiful girl with bright orange hair. After the weekend, Oliver went back to school. His teacher told the class that there was a new girl starting. When she walked through the door, Oliver could not believe his eyes. It was a girl from the beach. Ginger was her name, and Miss Brown brought her to sit next to Oliver. Buster, Brad, and Brody were jealous because Oliver got to sit next to the beautiful, cool new girl. But they just stared and did not bully her. Oliver saw that Ginger looked great with her natural orange hair. That night, Oliver raced home and scrubbed his black hair until the dye faded. He looked in the mirror and felt happy to see his orange hair returning. Oliver was excited to go to school the next morning with his orange hair again. Ginger was surprised and even happier to see Oliver with his natural orange hair. When Buster, Brad, and Brody saw Oliver, they started chanting, Oliver from Orange has yucky orange hair. Ginger grabbed Oliver's hand as they stood together and shouted back, Ginger's rule! Oliver did not care about the bullies anymore because to him, orange is the most beautiful colour in the world. The end.